Hey there. Welcome to NHL Trade Talk Now. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm with NHLTradeTalk.com. As always, this video has been brought to you by Fanatics Card Shop. You can go to the marketplace on Facebook, open up the videos, watch some breaks, including Upper Deck Series 2. All sorts of fun stuff happening on that page, so go there and check it out right now. But we've got a video that's related to Zach Hyman, and not just his injury, but potential future with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Pierre LeBrun is reporting via TSN Insider Trading that he scoured a bunch of NHL executives and asked what Zach Hyman's contract extension is probably going to look like with Toronto. And the responses from those executives is interesting. His hint essentially is that if Toronto Maple Leafs don't come back to Zach Hyman with a number at least that starts with a 4, there's no way a deal gets done here. So he's making just over 2 right now, and he's going to be a pending free agent. It looks like he's going to be due for an excellent extension, a big-time raise. There could be as much as 4.5 to 5.5 million on the open market for him. And LeBrun is reporting that Hyman's agent might actually use Brendan Gallagher's contract with Montreal as a comparison at 6.5. Now, I don't assume he's going to get that kind of money, but if he's using that as a comparison, what it suggests is that Hyman and his agency are not necessarily looking to take the team-friendly discount that everybody assumed in Leaf Nation that this would happen, because there's been talk that Hyman doesn't want to go anywhere, that he wants to stay in Toronto. Toronto clearly wants to keep him, and that a deal would get done between the two sides, and it would be a team-friendly deal. But even if it is team-friendly, at that kind of money, if that's what he's asking or making comparables to, that's a lot of money, and probably way more money than the Maple Leafs can afford, which opens up all sorts of different interesting questions because of the fact that their goaltending is now suspect again. Jack Campbell's come down to earth a little bit. David Rittich has proved that he's not exactly the best backup plan. We don't know what the health is of Frederik Andersen. We don't even know if the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to walk away from Frederik Andersen at the end of the year. You've got a bunch of pending UFAs, Zach Bogosian, Joe Thornton, Wade Simmons, Jason Spezza. I mean, the list goes on and on. So what do you do if Hyman comes to you and says, hey, I'm only interested if we're starting with a number 5 here, $5 million or more long-term deal. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. I'll test my value on the market. I could probably get more. Because even if he's comparing it to 6.5 for Gallagher, and you come down, if you're Toronto and you're somewhere around the 5 to 5.5, that may be more money than the Maple Leafs can afford without really shaking up the roster. And then that opens up questions. Do you trade somebody like William Nylander? Do you make other moves? What do you do? Because if you need to bring a goaltender back because you're not really sure what your goaltending status is, really, what do you do? So it's going to be a very interesting story to keep an eye on. Obviously, Hyman's out injured right now, and that may play a role in this too because he could have been more seriously injured than he was. He's only going to be out a couple weeks. But this is a guy who's going to capitalize here on his pending free agency, and an injury might wake him up to the fact, be like, hey, nobody knows how long these careers are going to be. It's really hard to have the kind of longevity a guy like Patrick Marleau just had and celebrated breaking Gordie Howe's all-time game played record. Hyman's not looking at that. He's looking at going, okay, how do I capitalize? How do I make the most out of my opportunity right now? And even though I want to stay in Toronto, what is too friendly to be team friendly? You know what I mean? So it'll be a very interesting story to watch. We'll have our eyes on that one. I have all the stories on NHLTradeTalk.com, so you can go there, check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. Don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button for any future videos we got coming out. We'll have a bunch of them now, all the way to the playoffs, and it's happening right away. Thanks, guys.